Normally, this is letting the customer know of all the steps, because typically, a lot of these customers think, they pulled my credit, they know my income, I give them my documents, they do an appraisal, maybe a home inspection, okay, where's my loan? But that's not the case. So you don't necessarily have to go through step by step with them. It's just, this is nice to show them so they can immediately see there's a lot that happens. Say, now most of this is happening behind the scenes. All right, we take care of all this for you, because make it as smooth as possible for them. But we just want you to know that there is stuff going on behind the scenes, and that's why it takes a good 30 to 40 days. Because a lot of them, they just don't understand it. Or, this is really good for any of the customers that haven't bought a home in the last 5 or 6 years.
Yeah.
That say, I had a home in a heartbeat, you got me a loan, a couple of years ago, what's the problem? This is not like that. I'm dealing with a customer like that right now that has like 3 different properties. He's selling one, he's buying another, and he just can't understand why both transactions are asking for so much documentation. So that kind of thing helps out as well.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Because when you spoke about they don't have to be in the same field,
Mm-hmm.
I think that's been the rule, correct?
It's an overlay that most
It's an
mortgage
overlay.
companies have.
Okay, so then I'm going to ask this question. So there's a couple, they have children together, but they're not married, but they want to do a VA loan, and I've been told that it can be done, but not to encourage it because it's too hard.
What's the hard part there?
I don't know.
The only thing is she can't, the only thing is that because they're not married,
Correct.
she can't be on the loan.
Okay.
So that's the only thing there, but as long as his income still works, that,
So it would just have to go under his name?
Yeah.
just have to go
Okay,
under
then
his
that's,
name. Or they could always walk down to the courthouse.
Right.
I've had customers do that to qualify for me, and I'm not telling them that, but I just advise, well, these were people that were already planning on getting married, but they just went ahead and did it legally and then didn't tell the parents because they had maybe a wedding date or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean.
Nice. You met my daughter.
so they must be married. They must be married.
For her to be on the loan.
She's
For them to be on the
going to be on the
loan.
loan.
Yep, the only way for you to be on a loan with a VA loan is either to be a veteran or married as a spouse of a veteran.
Even if they have children together.
Then that-
Doesn't matter. But I will say this, as far as like lending goes, to make things easier, what I really try to look for, because if they're not married, it's separate applications. And that's not a big thing, but again, I try to cut down on paperwork. I just try to make this seem like the simplest process in the world to the customers. So what I try to find out is, okay, in your situation, most lenders would do 2 applications, they gotta sign double the work and all this other stuff. I would say, okay, well, you guys live together, you have kids together, you have bank accounts together. All right, well, you've been together for at least 12 months in the same house, they're cohabitating.
Correct.
That's it, that's it. You just have them write up a letter of explanation for cohabitating, and now it's one application. That we're looking at them as marriage.
But the lane.
Not for VA, but
Correct.
as far as the underwriting purpose, because if they're not married, it has to be two different applications. So just little things like that, I don't want to say cutting corners, it's not that, it's just knowing the rules and regulations and what you can do with inside them to really cut down on things. When it comes to paperwork, I try to get the least amount as possible for the underwriters, because it's like talking to a police officer that stops you. You don't give them anything that they didn't ask for. It really is the truth. It really is the truth. So, like I said, it's all about working in the system. I am all about getting as creative as possible, as long as it's compliant. That's really all I care about.
Right.
Any other questions, guys?
Speak now for everyone.
Right? Are you like this? Just this.
These up here for you guys. If you guys ever need this stuff, any flyers, anything at all, just let us know. There's all kinds of stuff, business cards. I have more at my car, so I'll grab more for you guys. Anything that you guys need, please definitely encourage your customers to call me, even if it's on the weekends. Same things for yourselves. Do not hesitate. If you have a customer that's calling you, even just connect me on the phone, even if it's just a 3 to 5 minute conversation for me to schedule with that customer, because, bottom line is the quicker you get a hold of them, the less likely they're going to go somewhere else or just disappear or fizz out in the side.